I'm Sohan Roy. I'm the director for the movie. First of all, thank you very much for sparing an afternoon time on a weekend for our movie. I know time is so precious. We need to invest it properly. Hope this movie will not be just an entertainment for you because the way it is made is not like a normal movie is made. It's an experimental movie. This is the first movie from India went to the mainstream Oscar because of its experimental power. India is making three times more movies than Hollywood. We make movies in 10 different languages, but this particular movie was made in English and parallelly dubbed to five different languages. Now this movie is available in more than 30 languages. It got five Oscar shortlisting. Three songs, best movie, best original score, were in the listing. Basically, this movie you can watch from nine different angles. I don't know how many of you are going to watch each angle. It is up to your interest. None of us are properly trained to watch a movie in our life. We all go and watch it, but basic certain educations are not given through our academics in how to watch a movie. So that's why I just want to give a briefing before starting. This movie was made in films. It was one of the last movies made on films. Then the digital revolution came, and it was the first 4K scan movie in India. Today you are going to watch it in 4K. Movies are to be watched in big screen. You can watch it in a small screen also, but to have the real experience, always a movie to be watched in a big screen. Because in this hall, this is acoustically protected, no unwanted sounds coming. You are fully focused on the screen. Your angle of vision fully covers the screen. You don't think about other things. That's why inside the theater, you never think about even your mobile if the story is good. But after the movie, when you leave, what is your takeaway? That is what you really gain. Otherwise, you just spend and go. But through this movie, what we are going to reveal is something you are totally not aware. For example, in Armenia itself, you have 87 dams. Most of the dams are outdated. Especially the concrete dam, life is only 50 years. If after 50 years, any time it can collapse, and it is like a water bomb. If it collapses, hundreds, thousands may perish. In 1975, there was a dam disaster in China. 250,000 people were killed. Same way, in my place where I was born, there is a dam. If it collapses, 10 times more people, that is almost 2.5 million people will die. And the age of the dam is more than 120 years. Leak already started. It's an earthquake prone area. A disaster can happen anywhere in the world. More than 20,000 dams are already outdated in the world. So this kind of disasters we need to expect. But in our place, the problem is there is a court case going on about this dam. Because of the court issue, we cannot demolish it. So the dam is in one state, the water is used by another state. So the dispute is going on. Because of this movie, it became a warlike situation between the two states. The border was closed for a month. Indian Parliament was stopped for 2 months. Movie got banned. 16 years of my entire earning I spent for this movie. It's a $10 million project. Because of the ban, I lost almost $6 million. Okay, but I don't mind. Because of that movie, it became a big social issue. Every day, 50,000 to 100,000 people started marching towards the dam. So it became an eye opener to the whole world. That's why it has been selected to 130 film festivals, including Oscars also it got selected. That is one angle. That is a dam disaster angle. If you are trying to watch it from a musical angle, in the California University, it's a research work actually. It won the Global Music Award because it is a journey through the 5,000 years of music. Starting from the first composed music is Veda Mandra, movie starting from a Veda Mandra. There are 9 songs in this one. Altogether, the duration of the movie is 150 minutes. The power of a movie is I can deliver one page of information into your brain in 1 minute. The length of the script is 99 pages. The movie is all about number 9. So 99-page script, and we have 9 songs also. Altogether is this 110 minutes. Today you should understand movie's power is I can transfer 200 page of information into your brain in 3 hours. That is the power of the movie. So, but through today, after watching the movie, you will understand something you are totally not aware about a 5,000-year-old traditional Indian treatment which has been followed by a billion people. That is called Ayurveda. We are showing the 9 types of treatments in this thing. So, if you are looking from the Ayurveda angle, that is an Ayurveda movie. Also, in the world, 2 billion people believe in astrology. It's also a Vedic science. So, if you look it into the astrology point of view, this is an astrology-based movie. Many people only watch from the astrology point of view. If you watch from a romantic point of view, there are 9 characters in this one and 9 forms of lost love also we are showing, like unexpressed love, unrequited love, separated love, like that. Different situations it is going through, and these 9 characters in the movie, they are showing the 9 expressions actually. I told you the number 9 is the most significant number as per Vedic mathematics. So anything you can see, you can correlate it to number 9. If you're looking from a mariner's point of view, the story of mariners, we are showing 9 forms of ships, boats, ships, yachts, and other things. So like that, we did a lot of research on this project. I spent almost 4 years to develop this movie. I am not a full-time filmmaker. Out of passion, I made this movie because my talent and passion was into that. But unfortunately, due to wrong career decision, I became an engineer. But I went after the passion after some time. That's why instead of making a commercial movie, I went for a infotainment movie. I wanted to make sure that whoever watched this movie should go out with some kind of information they never experienced. Now, rest the movie should talk. Hope you all will enjoy it. See, the movie was made in 2010 and got released in 2011, and because this was the first 2D to 3D converted movie. It took almost 1.5 years for us to convert from 2D to 3D. Nowadays, it is in hours we can convert. No AI, nothing. Now I can make a better movie at 1/100 cost using AI actually. See, in Armenia, there are 87 dams, I told you, and most of the dams are outdated. Today, when you go back, you think about it. One day, one disaster will happen here if you don't take corrective action. That's why we are moving all around the world and telling this. Because every country, one dam in danger condition. And unfortunately, we cannot stop the operation of a dam all of a sudden because already an ecosystem is created. Either the dam is used for flood control or irrigation or power generation. So many uses are there and you cannot stop it all of a sudden. But if you start thinking, you can find out an alternative at least in 5 years. And you need huge budget also. Unfortunately, governments, they don't think about long-term things because by that time they execute everything, their power will be gone. That's the politics behind this one. And there is corruption also behind every dam construction. Try to understand. That means the life of the dam will be less than what the engineers say actually. That is one aspect. Second thing is, I'm not a believer of astrology. My wife is a hardcore believer and last 34 years I have been trying to change her. Not even one person I could change. Okay. That is belief. We are all believing into certain things, either religion or politics or something, because from the childhood it is going into our brain and we can never change that one. A couple of people will be getting out of it. I was so lucky that my parents did not inject that much into my brain. But thing is, in India, the population is 1.45 billion. Armenia population is 3 million. We are 1,450 million Indian population. Out of that, 1,200 million people are Hindus. Out of that, 1,000 million people are hardcore believers of astrology. 99% of the marriages in Hindus happen only if the astrologer agrees. This is a culture. We cannot change it. It will take generations to change. Even I don't believe, but my daughter's marriage came. My wife said, no, you have to check it. What is this? This is belief, okay. And for astrologers control everything. Even if a new office I start, I declare the date, time. Immediately my wife will say, no, call the astrologer. One day I got fed up and I said, can you call the astrologer and find out where is that missing Malaysian flight? But there was no answer for that. So this is the thing. Certain cultural beliefs and other things we can never ever erase. That's why now we are all working to make a new education system so that during your academics itself, we can use movie formats to educate more things so that people will think logically a little bit. Otherwise, by the time they come to the industry, they're all into the beliefs. Industry is running not on beliefs, it is on practical things. Okay. So this is the story behind the astrology. Yeah, because others will not understand. If you when you are in India, that's why I invited you to come on India to experience the whatever you have seen there, you will really feel this is what is happening. We cannot change people. And most of the shoot was done in Kerala, where I am living. It is the southern west, most beautiful part of Kerala. There are we have 44 rivers, but we have almost more than 60 dams. This is the oldest dam, but 45 dams are in the because they are all more than 50 years. Anytime, one by one, it will burst. My next documentary is, and now we're working on it. Next 9th is the release. It's called Concrete. What the concrete is going to create the problem for the world because most of the concrete constructions, all the dams or the bridges, everything, it's all happened after the Second World War. So these are all outdated. Any engineering construction has a life. After that, what you will do? It will collapse if you don't remove. Thank you.